In the NBA, everybody's always trying to find the next LeBron or pegging some kid to be the next big thing. In college football, people are always trying to find the next Johnny Manziel, the next Lamar Jackson, and now more recently, people are going to try and look for the next Trevor Lawrence. Lawrence was a phenomenal generational talent coming out of the state of Georgia and went on to have a spectacular career with the Clemson Tigers and was obviously the #1 overall pick to the Jacksonville Jaguars. In today's video, we're going to talk about a kid who could both potentially have the talent and the looks to be the next Trevor Lawrence. Without further ado, let's just get started. This afternoon, I was just relaxing and working on some videos for this week when my friend sent a text to me in a group chat and called this kid the next Trevor Lawrence. At first, I had to have a double take, as I actually thought it was Trevor for a moment. It actually wasn't. His name is Mabrey Metoyer. He's a 2024 quarterback who's been blowing up as of late and could be the next big thing, and maybe he's trying to model his game after Trevor himself. As of right now, he has offers from Georgia Tech, Kansas State, Louisiana Monroe, and most recently, LSU. To put this into perspective, Metoyer is literally 3 years away from ever stepping foot on a college football field, and rarely do we see players get this hyped up this early, and when they do, they're usually a big thing. So now you may be asking, who is Mabrey Metoyer? Well, let's get to know him. Did you know that 1/4 of all NFL quarterbacks come from the state of Texas, and football is a big deal there? There's a famous quote that everything is bigger in Texas, and Metoyer represents that perfectly. As only a freshman at the Woodlands High School, he is 6'5" and already 215 pounds, and he is a name that everyone needs to know. Metoyer has always loved football and had this to say about how he got to this point. Quote, "I started playing tackle football in the 2nd grade. I figured out I may have a chance to be a legit QB after my first varsity play as a freshman. I was put in the last quarter of the game, and my first throw on varsity was a 54-yard ball in the air for a touchdown. My next pass, I rolled out of the pocket and threw a 51-yard post route across my body off my back foot. I then ran a 10-yard score. In my first playoff game, I played for approximately 1.5 quarters and ran for 200 yards. After that experience, I realized I was capable of doing it all on and off the field." He obviously looks like Trevor Lawrence, but Trevor was not his role model. He said, quote, "Tom Brady drew me to the game and made me want to play quarterback. He is different in the way that he works and trains. Not only does Metoyer play football, but he also is a big-time basketball player, and dunking is no issue for the kid. He already has the talent, the confidence, and the work ethic to be good, and add in the fact that he is a great trainer. He is one of the top in the business, as Sean Salisbury is his personal quarterback trainer, and Metoyer said, quote, "He has given me confidence in my ability. We work on the field with ball placement and do board work studying coverages. As I've watched a little bit of film, he obviously has the hair of Trevor, but he also seems to have the poise and the confidence of Trevor. He has that it factor, he has that confidence in his game, and he's just one of those players that knows he's a big deal and lives up to it every time he touches the ball. Any football fan can see the obvious physical comparison to Lawrence, and he's obviously been asked about it before. He said, quote, "I don't mind the Trevor comments. Who else better to be compared to? It's a big compliment. It is a huge honor for people to see the same traits and mechanics as Trevor and myself. It is a privilege to be compared to the best college athlete in the country." Metoyer not only wants to be the best quarterback he can be, but he wants to be the best quarterback in the Lone Star State. He said, quote, "I only work hard and pray to be the big dog quarterback in Texas. I will never take that for granted and will always keep working. I will live up to the hype." As I did mention earlier, his recruitment has already seen him get offered by 4 schools. When he was asked about it, here's what he had to say. "The overall recruitment has been better than I've ever dreamed. I have goals written on my bathroom mirror that I look at to keep me focused. One by one, they are starting to come true. I have been taught to be a goal setter, and I hope to implement that into my team this year. I'm so proud to receive my first offer from Georgia Tech. Other colleges showing me interest are Mississippi State, Utah, Miami, Cal, Arizona, Arizona State, Penn State, Texas A&M, and Florida State. There are obviously a ton of great and historic programs in that list, and surely it will only grow in time. All these schools apparently love his size and athleticism and the way that he moves in the pocket." Metoyer said he does not have a dream school, and he said the keys to his recruitment is a school where he has the best relationship with the coaching staff and where they value his skills. So yeah, I'm not going to bore you with any more quotes, but this guy has all the makings of a generational player. Thankfully for him, his brother has already gone through the college recruitment process, as McCade McCoyer was a high 3-star recruit in the class of 2019 and would take his talents to the California Golden Bears. Competitiveness and effort runs in the family, as McCade was actually given the Clint Evans Award, which is given to the team's most intense freshman competitor. As a freshman, he would play in 13 games and actually started all 12 at right guard, and if he continues to play at that level and puts in that work, McCade could be an NFL player down the road. He will obviously help his little brother deal with the recruiting process, the work it takes to be a good college athlete, and how to deal with the spotlight, so I am really excited to see how this all plays out. I'm pretty well versed on the 2022 quarterbacks, but when you get to 2023 and 2024, I get pretty lost and I don't know a ton of guys. Matoyer is the first big name that I've really heard of, and I am super excited to see how he pans out. I'm definitely going to be watching his career, and I really hope he does not ever cut his hair. The obvious physical comparisons to Trevor Lawrence have been made, but after research and diving into who he is, it seems like he also has the intangibles, the mindset, and the work ethic to be great, and he knows that he has a lot of hype and he wants to live up to it, so maybe he could be the next Trevor Lawrence. We'll have to wait and see, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and be sure to let me know your thoughts down in the comment section, and I hope to see you guys again soon, but until next time, peace.